on, y'all? We back with another episode. In today's episode, we're gonna be talking about faith, and we're gonna be talking about rewiring the subconscious mind. So, when it comes to just life and becoming who you want to be, a better brother, a better boyfriend, better girlfriend, better son, a better servant of the Lord, it's just like it gets to a point to where you feel like you can't. They feel like you can't reach a certain level. Like you feel like you can't. It's like you hit a roadblock, or you just like you will be doing so good, and then you will get to that point to where it's like you running into the wall, constantly smacking into the wall. So today we just want to kind of touch on, and it's not going to be a long video. We just kind of want to touch on like rewiring the subconscious mind and having more faith. So how would you feel about having faith and becoming who you need to become, and like just not letting circumstances determine who you are?
That's a
Teasing,
great
bro.
way to.
I ain't asked you to smile.
No, that's a great way to put it, man. So in terms of faith, oftentimes people refer to faith as expecting something to happen, but they don't really realize that having faith comes back to it already happening. Like faith is already accepting your blessing.
Yeah.
So in order to align yourself with your blessing, which I'm learning, which we learned today, which I love to say, is that maybe I'm doing all the work on the outside, but there's still work I gotta do in my subconscious mind. So right now I'm mainly focusing on reprogramming my subconscious mind so I don't have as many negative thoughts, and I know how to negate those negative thoughts when they come about. So in terms of having faith, obviously we all want to have faith in the Most High. So I mean, that's all you would have to do for real, just reprogram your subconscious. But I didn't know that.
Yeah, because I always thought that I had to do everything. I thought that I had to work out. I thought I had to make more money. I thought I had to do all of these things to become who I wanted to become. But that was really just a lack of faith of being who I really wanted to be already.
And then when we got it, we still didn't feel good. Like,
yeah.
We didn't have money,
when I got stronger and when I got money.
We've been in the gym, we've been working out, we've been changing our diets, but it's still those hidden beliefs in the subconscious that's like deep that we gotta rewire.
Facts. And also I feel like rewiring your subconscious mind is one of those things like you have to continually practice. Like when people go to the gym, they feel the pain and they don't see the results, so they stop. I feel like that's the same thing with subconscious rewiring. Like you watch a couple videos, you read a couple books, you don't see nothing change, then you stop. And also I feel like the subconscious mind is like clinging on to us being in that low position. The subconscious mind is clinging on to us being comfortable. So I feel like to stop that, which we talked about earlier, is to practice like affirmations, read the Bible, pray, and just like ask the Lord for faith, because it can get hard when you start running out of faith. Like that's literally what we're living off of. Like if we know only reason we still wake up and go every day in our life is because we got a feeling that it's gonna get better eventually.
Right.
So when you lose faith, you lose like drive.
And that's what leads to a lot of falling back and falling short. Is just a lack of faith. It's not accepting that. Okay, I'm delivered from these sins.
Yeah.
I'm not this person no more. But the subconscious likes to be comfortable and go back to what he knows. So it's like you got to reprogram that. And a good book for that is Outwitting the Devil by Napoleon Hill, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, it's Napoleon Hill.
So yeah, I mean, guys, you got to read those books, meditate on the word, meditate on the scripture.
Definitely.
Day and night, like in the morning, in the evening, in the nighttime.
Yeah, because it's going to get hard. It's not going to get easier. I feel like that's the way to make it easier. That's the only way you can make it easier. Tell yourself, I am happy. I am grateful. I am loved. All of those positive affirmations are there. Everything will just, kind of fall in place. Like, I know a lot of y'all, facts. I know a lot of y'all heard, like, wealthy people say, you have to become that person to become that person. Like, you can't become that person without becoming that person. So I feel like we just gotta just already know that we are all that we need to be, and that we not lacking nothing. And just practice gratitude as well, because when you're grateful for things, it just help you to realize, like, I don't need what I think I need. I just want it. And you gotta, you know, kind of separate your wants from your needs, so you don't always be, you know, kind of in that cycle of wanting and needing. So, I mean, that's the advice I can give on rewiring your subconscious mind and having more faith, because if we had faith in the Lord and knew and understood that everything was gonna be all right, and we wouldn't stress, we wouldn't doubt
worry about
as
nothing.
much, because it's gonna happen,
Right.
but as much.
And then when them thoughts come in, you will be able to hit them with them.
No affirmations and all
Affirmations,
little
you know.
things you've been practicing. So that's why repetition and things like that would help. But I didn't want to make this video too long. Episode 2. Thank y'all if y'all watching this video. Go watch episode 1. We was talking about distractions. Go sub to DottaChat on YouTube.
Yeah.
And
Stay locked in.
stay locked in. Just rewire your subconscious mind. If you want to become somebody in life, you have to do that. That's where you have to start. I love y'all. Jesus love y'all. Just hope y'all have a good day.